be discussing about the PESTEL analysis of Nokia. So P in PESTEL is about political influence on business, for example, fiscal policies and tariffs. So the reasons may be government play an important role in guiding decisions in mobile industry as they are asked to pay taxes for licensing as well. Nokia have faced political issues as there was instability in China. Strategies. Nokia moved its business from China to USA, but what turned out to be costly as per unit cost was higher comparatively. Nokia was partnered with Microsoft due to financial stability since government couldn't help with it. E. E is about economic changes that may influence business decisions like employment rate, exchange rate, etc. Poor economic conditions had impact on purchase behavior of consumers, and due to that there was lack of investment in research and development. There wasn't much bank support for Nokia, which led them to poor investment decisions in market research that ultimately got them vanished from the market. S. S is for social change. S is for social changes that influence our business or company, for example, population growth, lifestyle choices, age distribution. As per general and test shift, consumers preferred iOS and Android over Nokia. Nokia used Symbian as its USP and later on partnered with Microsoft to sustain in the market, but was eventually failed to do so. T. T is for technological changes that may alter business operations, for example, research and development activity. There are drastic changes in the smartphone industry, but Nokia couldn't level up its operations and innovate newer changes in their offerings. Nokia collaborated with Microsoft, but it wasn't fruitful because Microsoft operating system wasn't user friendly. E. E is for environmental changes on companies' decision making policies like pollution. Smartphone industry had adverse effect on environment, so did Nokia because of harmful radiations. Nokia should have acted proactive or do some CSR. L. L stands for legal factors on the business that may alter business decisions. For example, industry regulations, licensing company, etc. There are no such legal complications for the company. Due to the least complication in legal factor, Nokia went on expanding its business. Now let's discuss Porter's 5 forces model. Firstly, we will be discussing the critical factor, and then we will be defining it, and then we will be providing the reasons, and after that we will be determining the levels, and lastly we will be having the actions and strategies. Threat of new entrants. How easy it is for new firms to enter in the industry. There is huge investment required, so barrier of new entrants is low in smartphone industry. Nokia didn't take proactive measure, that's why iOS and Android entered and captured the market. After that they introduced Microsoft OS, which had better features. Bargaining power of suppliers. Power of suppliers to sell goods at higher prices. Nokia manufactures their other raw products like semiconductors themselves, so bargaining power of suppliers is going to be low. Nokia had a wide diversified portfolio that made bargaining power of suppliers weak. Bargaining power of customers. It is power of customers to get products at lesser prices. Nokia is market leader, but there are market challengers that give high bargaining power to customers. Nokia in technological advance was poor, then introduced Microsoft OS, but bargaining power of customers was high. Threat of substitutes. Power of substitute products to replace original product. Mobile phones have other different features like camera, MP3, etc. So the threat of substitute products have lowered significantly. Nokia need not worry about anything related to threat of substitute products. Competitive rivalry. Level of competition faced by other businesses in the same industry. There is aggressive rivalry going on in the smartphone industry, so it's high. As the competition is high, so Nokia went for Migo and opted for Microsoft S. After that, we have SWOT analysis. Firstly, we will be discussing the factors, then we will be providing reasons, and after that, the strategies. Opportunities. Nokia's collaboration with Microsoft will create more innovative opportunities for launching competitive products in the market. They need to strategize and do situational analysis and come up with new ideas to compete and grab opportunities. Threats. Availability of products by competitors that are competitive enough to sustain in the market and alter the taste of consumers. Nokia should come up with new strategies to position itself different and desirable with new creative features in the smartphones. Strength. First mover advantage of Nokia. Seek opportunities to transform in strengths. Weakness. Weakness in its research and development. Investment should be made in research and development. After that, we have who are the company's competitors. So the competitors are Motorola, Apple, Samsung, HTC, LG, Siemens, Alcatel, Ericsson. And after that, we have what are the 4 criteria of competitive advantage which company uses its resources and capabilities to get competitive advantage. Firstly, we have valuable, then rare, then difficult to imitate, and finally difficult to substitute. Difficult to substitute. Nokia capabilities. A strong brand name, quality products, and affordable products. After that, we have what is the value chain of the company. So the number of activities that a company carries out in order to create benefits for its consumers. Porter introduced a value chain which companies may use to examine their activities and know how they are aligned. It is a way in which value chain is used to determine the cost and affects the products. It helps one to understand sources of value for the organization. To manage the starting value chain factors, which includes operations, outbound logistics, and inbound logistics, resellers may improvise response time and reduce costs for customers. The sale and marketing side of value chain is significant for building a relationship with customers. The better utilization of value chain will allow Nokia to know their core competencies and abilities for their competitive advantage. The value chain activities includes primary activities and secondary activities. Primary activities are related to physical creation, dealing and supporting of a product or administration that includes the following. Inbound coordination, operations, outbound coordination, advertising and sales. So if you want to discuss it in detail, you may read the slide. Service. These activities include keeping up with your product estimation or administration to your customer once it has been bought. Nokia's after deal administration service was provided to their customers. Support. They are tasked to support the capacities of the organization, such as underpins, advertising, and deals. Supporting activities. Procurement, HRM, technological development, and infrastructure. After that, we have describe company business strategy. Their business strategy is to be strong in better communication system as a number one. Nokia is planning to make customized, innovative products which provide powers to individuals to shape their portable world. To achieve these objectives, the following are being done: advancement in their hardware, delivery of venture arrangements, proficient administration and contribution to research and development, and growth in various markets. After that, we have how is the company using its resources and capabilities to get competitive advantage and why is it so successful in it. Nokia is taking most of benefits from its assets and technology remain its competitive advantage. There are different kind of core competencies which is their products, effective cost structure and customer base. The core competencies of Nokia due to its assets and capabilities are well-designed products, top-notch portable phones, greater quality products, well-recognized brand name, reasonable prices of the products. They were using their resources effectively by utilizing their assets and core competencies for making affordable products which provided them competitive edge.